Hello everyone, Corn here and welcome to my channel. I was upstairs. This is nice early morning. You can hear the birdies in the background. Thought I should do this before it gets too hot. And was working on some cards and I thought maybe we could do one together. But first let me show you, if you go to my haul that was scrapbooking.com, I got a piece of paper, a 12 by 12 piece of paper by Jen Hatfield that was, let's see if it's on this little strip here, homemade. It says, "Hey, hello, thinking of you sentiments." And I cut it all up. This is the strip at the top, and I cut it all up to make some cards. And for who they sponsor is the Cards for Kindness. And because of my projects that I've done recently, I had to put that project aside because I have a set number I want to do, and I hope I can accomplish it. But with that one piece of paper of cut-aparts, I was able to start on making quite a few cards, and I think I can get 14 cards out of those cut-aparts. Now, one of the things I'm doing, which I don't normally do, normally I make my own card bases, and I haven't been feeling 100% lately. And I'm fine though, I'm cool, I'm all right. But not so great. So I thought, well, I'm going to go and see what card bases I have in my stash. And the thing is, when I first started paper crafting, if the paper studio had their box of cards for, $5, I'd get them. If Michael's had it, and I liked them, then I'd get them. And I had one box of die cuts with a view from Joann's that was on sale for $4.97 because the price is still on it. And I got those too. And what I would do is, with a lot of them, I would use them because I had so many of them and not tons of paper at the time. I would use them for pocket letters because, they coordinated in colors and stuff, and that's what I do. So I thought, let me get them and put them to good use because, like I said, they've been there for probably 4 years off and on getting them. And let me put them to good use. So here's the first one I was able to make with that one piece of paper, and it's just a very happy hello is what they classify it in Cards for Kindness. And with a little bit of lace and a little bit of grosgrain ribbon. I did do, I hope that's picking it up, I did do some stickles with the flowers, and then inked around here. And then I did this one, which is I Really Believe in You. And you can do cards like this. Most of the cards are, with sympathy, get well soon, happy birthday, those. But there is a category for other cards like this because sometimes I thought maybe someone would just want to tell their loved ones, maybe they're going for their degree or something of that nature, or they're having a hard time job-wise, and just to say I really believe in you. And I want to thank Thelma Hall. She's the one that gifted this darling little bee. And then I did fussy cut this little flower out of all. They're little stickers, but I had to take them off of their foam because we're trying to keep them as flat as possible. No jimmies or anything like that. That's why you'll see lots of, me just glitter, glitter, glitter. But this darling little piece came with the glitter already on him. Isn't that precious? Just a matter of, I have a punch for the corners and then inking around both pieces here. And there's that one. Then I was able to do, I did these yesterday. This one for you. And a lot of times I love it when there's flowers involved in cards, especially for either for you or get well soon or thinking of you, because a lot of people can't afford to send real flowers because they're so expensive, and especially if it's across the miles. And so this has a little lace here and then a little rickrack, and that rickrack, if I'm not mistaken, is vintage. And it's flat, you know, it's just just a tiny bit, not to the point where it would be messed up in the mail. You don't want to put anything on these that would get damaged in the mail. And then I did this one. And this is, I don't even remember where I got this ribbon. And that's why, you know how some people keep the tops of their papers and some don't? Well, when it comes to anything like this, I'm like, okay. I love checks. I love anything like that. So that's how I was able to punch out the tiny little bows, which match the ribbon perfectly. So I was like, oh, I'm so glad I saved that. I don't always save them, but I saved that one. And just a tiny bit of glitter for the center of the flowers. And so that's what I've been doing. And that's my favorite, by the way. And I have another one that I've finished this morning, but it is still very wet from my stickles. So I think I'm going to keep that. Well, I can show you. I can still show you. Let's see here. Even though it's already warm, it's still. And that's Let's Get Well Soon. And it's just a matter of, it's turquoise stickles, dark blue stickles, and then the clear. Well, not clear. It's called Stardust. So that's what I did for that one. And this time, I think this card base is from, oh, I think this one is from Hobby Lobby, but I can't swear it. And what I've been doing is if you saw, again, I'm going to refer to, oops, you can tell I'm not very organized today. Again, when I went to scrapbook.com, this is what I got for free from Lawn Fawn, called Watercolor Wishes. And this is what I've been using. That's what you saw on many of those. And this is what I've been using to coordinate with the card bases. So that's been fun. What they do is they give you dark pink, light pink, dark, light, dark, you know. And so what I did, I already cut this because, as you all know, it takes me forever and a day just to pick out what I want, and then I have to have things just so, or I'm not happy with what I make. So this piece is 3.5 by 4 3/4 that I want to go here. That's the darker. I think it looks like grape jelly, personally, but that's me. And then this is the lighter piece. This is what it looks like before I cut it. And these are just strips of 3/4 inch that I thought I would place here and here. I'll put this down like so. And then I have, what I did is on that one piece of paper by Jen Hatfield, she has quite a few flags. And what I did was just cut there and there to make my little Get Well Soon, just to have the sign, the words there and not as a flag. Then I already cut out this black paper that is glittered. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I think that's from Joann Fabrics, I think. I'm not sure. So I could put that on there. This is one of Jen's little cut-aparts, and I thought how sweet, especially if it's across the miles, to send someone flowers in an envelope for there and put them in the middle. That's what I had planned for this one. And I think I'm going to keep this. You know, a lot of times I work with the corners and punch them and do round them and do all sorts of things, but this time I think I'm going to leave it alone since everything is so square. I think the only thing I'm thinking about doing something with is maybe this piece, but the other ones I'm like, I'm thinking about leaving that alone. That's the only one I'm thinking about, doing something with the corners. And what I do first, if I'm going to work with a piece to go inside of the card, I work on that first because I like to, you know, instead of have this cut perfect, I like to go ahead and cut the pieces after I've glued them on. So I'm going to set this card base aside here, and then I'm going to go ahead, because I think you all know I struggle with issues of getting anything straight. And again, I'm laughing about it, I think, because it concerns me. But this way I can line up, like if I want it to go here and here, you know what I mean? I've got these nice little dots to help me keep things straight with these guys. So since this is paper, I do, in this bottle I do have Barely Art glue, and I'm going to go ahead and get this ready. Okay, and I definitely have a way, I want this darker piece at the bottom. And these here. Okay. And then I've got this one. How are you all doing today? Are you all looking forward to a nice weekend? I hope you have one. Hope you have a great one. I think ours is going to be kind of quiet. I think. And then I know I've got a little bit of glue on my mat, which I do this too. Get off of there, you. So then just cut these down. Okay. Alrighty. Isn't that nice? Nice watercolor. Okay. And then I was thinking of putting these guys here, one here, leaving that alone I like the way that looks. And one here. Eek. And my thing is, should I do something with those corners? I've got this. Ooh. This is a crocodile. I got these on clearance. Sorry, that's kind of looks gluey, doesn't it? At Hobby Lobby. Should I do just a small angle there? Because I don't want to do a large angle. I don't think that would be good. Or this one. Which is just to round them. I'm so glad I got these on clearance. Oof. Or do a scallop, you know, where it would go in instead of... I don't want to do a stub, because usually if I do a stub, I do jimmies, and can't do that on these. Would a scallop look nice? I think. Going in like that. Let's hope. Ooh, I like it. Okay. I like it a lot. Well, happy with that. Alrighty. So now I can place them on there. So I'm going to use art glitter glue for that, being on glitter paper. So first, let's get them on there like they should be before. Oops, I'm probably out of frame. Let's do that. Get this on here like it should be before. I know, don't you love the back of that paper? It's all lovely sentiments. This might not want to come out at first. Alrighty, let's put a pen in it and see what happens. Maybe I'm just being impatient. Let's see here if I can get my pen. Yeah, that should have been fine. I think I was just being impatient. Excuse me. Okay. Little corsage pin. Okay. There we go. Gotta get in those corners. Alrighty. So. Maybe over a little. Sorry guys, I gotta pick that up and make sure that's where it's supposed to be. I've got a little bit of glue that's... When I said I wanted to get in those corners, I wasn't kidding, was I? Okay. So we're going to place that there, and then we're going to place... I don't think I need to ink around anything. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that be. I know the last time that I did this early and you could hear the birdies, I had quite a few people who are bird lovers who are subbed to me who are like, oh, I love hearing those birdies. I'm right there with you. They are responsible for some pretty sweet music, aren't they? Okay. That's straight there. Okay. Just in case I got a little anxious with my glue, but I don't think I did. Okay. Alrighty. And I think now I'm going to go ahead and glue it to my card in front. I showed you all too that I did get this scrapbook adhesives that I've been using on the cards I just showed you, but I'm not that great with it. But maybe, let's see how I do, because I might fail miserably on this. But you all have seen me fail on video before. I don't know if I failed miserably or not, but I fail. Okay, so it's a matter, I'm not clever with this because I'm still learning. Let's do this. See, I already have to cut off a little piece. What is that on there? See, unfortunately, I'm not clever with it yet. I don't think we want that hanging over the edge. Not at all. Let's see if I can take that one off. Uh-oh. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? I think that's a bad sign. Just making sure nothing's hanging over. I don't want anything hanging over. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see. You can take it off. Yikes. Yikes. I sound like I'm on Scooby-Doo. Oh, crud. Now see, I should have glued it. I should have glued it. I just want to see it. I need it like this, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to do it so you can see, but remember, straight and me aren't friends. Is that? Whew. I told you it was possible that I could fail miserably, but maybe that's the lesson here. Try again. Don't get too frustrated. Oh, okay. And something told me, you know, don't do it on camera, but hey, you all see me warts and all. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I am. I know a lot of people would cut that out or fast forward. But warts and all, darlings, warts and all. And I know I'm going to lose some people. Been losing quite a few subbies as of late. And I'm like, uh-oh. What happened? But, you know, it is what it is. I can't make you stay. But those who do stay, thank you so very much. For some reason, this is straight, but that ended up not being straight. So that was evidently not cut straight in the first place. But that's something I can't sweat it now, can I? And that's when everybody who is super, super sweet on YouTube says, hey, it's handmade. Perfection ain't gonna happen. You know? Okay. Just in case I got heavy-handed in the corners. There, okay. So y'all, I broke out in a sweat. I didn't perspire like a lady. I broke out in a sweat thinking, get her done, girl, get her done. Evidently, I need to hold it up like so. Okay. Handsome's awake. I just heard him. He doesn't know I'm filming either. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. So now we've got this. I want a bow here. It would be wonderful to put a little jimmy or a flatback pearl here to look like a wax seal. I'll show you. We can't do them though because they could get damaged in the mail, but how cute would that be? Wouldn't that be adorable? Oh, but I can't. So I have to put that over there. So I thought, well, okay, here's what I did. I went ahead and punched out, here's my punch, bow. And I'm thinking, I did it in pink to bring out these pink flowers here, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not loving it too much. So I thought, oh, wait a minute, way to hold it. What about a smaller bow? And see, we've also got the yellow tulips, but they look like this is her color yellow, which is to me more mustardy, you know? And so I thought, well, wait a minute, maybe I'll punch out this one. Look how tiny that one is. This size bow in that mustard yellow. And I was like, well, that's cute. And the smaller bow looks more proportional. But then I thought, hold on here. This is a Maggie Holmes piece of paper that I saved from a project. Giveaway. You all remember that giveaway? And so I thought, hey, wait a minute. Let's do a bow from that and see if we like it even a lot more. And, oh yes. Oh, yes, yes. Can y'all see? Oh, that's really cute. I'm going to do this. I don't normally do this because I don't want, but I'll use it later since it's gold. I'm going to go ahead and punch out this bow too, just to see which one is better for this. And the thing is, I will definitely use whatever, you know, the one I don't use on this project, I'll use it in the future. Oh, that is just so cute. See, the thing is, proportion-wise to the envelope, that's the one. But if you want to put a bow around your flowers in the vase when you take them out of the envelope, you'd need a bigger one. So, I kind of like that bigger one. And I shall put this in. I have a little container that sits on my desk that I put everything in that I know I'm going to need later. I know I'm going to need it later. So let's go ahead, get out our art glitter glue, and put this baby where it belongs. And I do go ahead and get in each of these little corners because I don't want them to come up. I'm going to place that. Whoops. Now I do know when you do get a little glue on your metallic paper, you can take it off. See? It's all good. So, and I shall sign it later. And one more thing. I did punch out some butterflies, and it's this little punch here, because I thought they might be fun and bring out the white again in the background. Maybe here, and maybe here. Maybe like so. And then having one come down. Maybe even there. And normally I just glue down their centers and make sure that their wings are up. But again, we're trying to keep things not dimensional at all. So, aren't they cute though? I think I like that there. It's interrupting that corner, which is kind of fun, isn't it? I think we shall. So I'm going to do these with my Barely Art glue. I'll hold it a little different so we can get that wing glued down. Okay. I feel like I'm working in slow motion. And what did I have it around here? Maybe. Or do I want it up like that? No. Or do I want it like, instead of right on the corner like that? Half on and half off. I like that better. Not directly on the corner. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And then a little tiny bit of glitter on the flowers. And then we're done. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, for Pete's sake. I always take forever and a day. And I've got, remember I showed you in my haul from the rubber buggy, the hibiscus? We'll put the hibiscus on these guys. Just a teeny tiny bit. Get them all nice and glittered up. Okay, and then we'll do, let's see, we do have, this one doesn't have a name. And I'll be honest with you, I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby some time ago, and I remember thinking, I will never, ever use that. Well, remember they tell you, don't say never, never. Oh. There's our tulips, and then we've got little daisies down here that I can do in Stardust. Get it to come out. Maybe I'll do the bodies of, I do the bodies in white. I do them in Stardust. Well, that's not wanting to come out. Let's see if we can make it. There we go. It's getting low. We'll go there, 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 oops, and then we'll do our daisies. So we might not have bling and flat back pearls on this, but we've got glitter. I got a little rambunctious with, where is that? I got rambunctious with this one. And I've got a little bit of glitter where it's not supposed to be. And the great thing is you can take it off. As long as it hasn't dried. There we go. And so that's how that one came out. And I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.